for a very comparing film. Anyway, my question for the whole cast and the director na rin. Since your movie deals with menage a trois or a threesome, in real life would you be open to that? Or it's just for art?
All the way. Threesome all the way.
Okay. Firstly, I love the fact that you said menage a trois. Fantastic use of the term. In real life, no. I wouldn't be open for doing that in real life. I've always been of the mindset of two people, and that's it, really.
Ikaw muna. Good.
Sige, ako muna. Mahilig ako sa sandwiches, but not this kind of sandwich. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not a threesome guy. I always said I like to share things. Galante ako. I share food, I share my belongings, I can lend a car, but one thing I don't share is women.
My answer differs from the boys, I'm sorry. I was raised really open-minded and liberated. Sorry to everybody who's very conservative. Sorry, not sorry. But I don't think I'll never say never. If the opportunity is there, if it's safe practice, if it makes you happy, if you're not hurting anybody, then why not? Diba? Yun. Thank you.
Ako po, I'll try anything once, so yeah, never say never, yun lang po.
Mas daring yung girls.
Yes, directed.
Ako pala yung tiebreaker dito. Ako naman kasi I can't speak for everyone. Pero ako, I understand where the guys are coming from. Siyempre, I know I'm a guy as well. So, I know guys have a lot of ego. Sa girls naman, nag-gets ko rin sila kasi when you're a girl, once you commit and once you have a child, parang hindi ka naman ako explore unlike sa guys, diba? Pero ako personally kasi, if I'm with my partner tapos mag-threesome kami, parang for me kasi parang if it costs my peace of mind, it's just too expensive. It's something that I can't afford.
Thank you. Direct content.
Shit, ang hirap. Pero parang feeling ko, it's more about life eh. I mean, hindi lang siya natatapos sa filmmaking. More about life. Kasi parang si Direk tinuruan niya ako like to persevere, na it's okay to make mistakes as long as you continue what you're doing. It's okay, di ba? Parang ganun lang. Ganun naman yung buhay, di ba? If magka-quit ka in the middle, di ka rin makarating sa destination, alright?
Thank you, Kassan.
Inquire, but before you proceed on, moving forward, for our next question, we have Alan Sanicon of StarsPhotog.
Hi, good evening. Congratulations to your movie. Yung first question ko to Direk Chow. Direk Chow, here, yeah. Tanong ko lang, so how is it working or directing this kind of people? Parang halos lahat yata nung mga cast mo rito ay Inglesero, di ba? Inglesera. So, ikaw ba, pagka dinidirect mo sila, you have to speak English also para maintindihan kanila?
Nahirapan nga ako actually. Kailangan ko ng translator. Pero joke lang. Lahat naman sila, they can understand a little bit, even you. Yeah, di ba? So, yeah, hindi naman mahirap and I have like the whole staff helping me. So parang hindi lang naman ako talaga yung nasa set, like instructing them and talking to them. Lahat kami, it's collaborative effort. So ayun, parang feeling ko yung burden hindi lang siya nasa akin. And gusto ko lang i-acknowledge din of course yung mga staff and crew behind this sandwich. Of course, Direk Brillante, Direk Fred, nakita nyo naman ang ganda ng cinematography. Miss Charisma, Meg, Deo, our soundman, our art director, hi. So lahat na nandito guys, thank you guys for coming. Hindi namin magagawa tong film na to kung wala sila. Direk Ninay, of course. Nakita nyo, hindi kasi actor si Direk Ninay dito eh. So, galing na Direk Ninay, diba? Siya lang katay Tagalog dun sa film.
Thank you, it was good, Direk. Tanong ko lang dun sa cast naman. Kasi as I watch the film, pinapanood ko din kayo while you watch for it. Parang kayo ba, are you a critic of your own film? Kapag pinapanood yung sarili on screen, lalo na yung mga ganyang kasela ng mga pelikula, are you parang, dapat di ko ginawa to, dapat ginawa ko to? May ganun ba kayong thoughts in your mind while watching the film? Especially, parang kasama nyo yung cast members nyo doing it di ba? Nico?
Thank you, Alan. When I was watching, I always say when I watch my own films, the more I don't recognize the person on the screen, the better I did. But if I do recognize the guy in the screen, yeah, I'm satisfied. So for this film, I didn't recognize him. He was super bastos, he was super gago, he was just an asshole talaga. Like the worst person that you could ever witness. And that's what I wanted. So when I saw that guy on the screen, I said, okay, I did an alright job dito sa film. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you. How about look? Your most dramatic scene, especially the last part, yeah.
I couldn't watch the last part. So it was a while ago that we filmed Sandwich. So actually, some of those scenes that came up, I completely forgot that I did them. But watching myself on the screen, I don't have any problems with that. It's a chance for me to critique myself, to understand where I can also improve on my own acting skills. But the kind of the climax scene was just personally hard to watch, just because during the shooting it was very intense, very psychologically draining as well. But the scenes before, the scenes after, just the movie in general was fantastic to watch and critique myself.
Thank you. How about Andrea?
So I agree with Nico. Like the more you don't recognize yourself, the better you know you're doing. But I'm fairly new in the industry. I don't think I've been in showbiz yet for a year. So every project is definitely still a learning curve for me. We did shoot that a couple while back, but yeah. So I think not only me, but a lot of us who do enjoy our craft, like the process of acting as well, we really do try and critique on where we can get better, or if we did good at certain scenes.
Thank you. And last cut.
I always take it as a learning experience lang po. Like, syempre, I'm proud of the outcome, but as actors, we always want to improve and get better. So just finding little things that I think I could have done better and applying that onto the next project is always important po.
Thank you. Congratulations. You're all good here. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan.
For the film being heavy in English, are you worried about your audience, or did you take any consideration for the typical Viva Max viewers?
Well, for me kasi it's an opportunity to tap a wider group of audience. So, syempre, meron tayong mga audience na hindi makikater. Pero, just like what I said, it's an opportunity to reach more audience. So for me, it's still a win-win situation.
For the cast, in your opinion, is it okay to have a sexual fetish? And what's the strangest fetish you have heard of?
Lahat naman ata tayo may fetish. It would be a lie to say na hindi. And the strangest one, I think, would be armpits. Like, I get a lot of messages on Instagram to show my armpits, so I guess that's one.
Anong fetish ko? That's a good question. Anong fetish maybe I won't disclose that. But, are you ready? This is gonna get pretty crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I won't lay that on you. But I do have fetishes. A good set of feet always turn me on. But in terms of weird fetishes from others, yeah, I get people messaging me. They want me to send pictures of my feet for a certain price. So not bad, right? Easy money. Joking. Other fetishes, I mean, it really goes around. Kilig-kilig talaga, I think, is one of the biggest fetishes dito sa Pinas. And I've got some pretty hairy kilig-kilig. I can show you later.
Wait, that's funny because I was about to say that the funniest fetish is foot fetish. No judgment. I feel like normal naman that everybody has a certain fetish or kink. Kasi lahat naman tayo may naughty side. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like mas tagulang yung sa iba and the others, it's just out in the open. Okay, thank you.
So I would agree with Andrea. We all have a fetish in one way or another. Not necessarily sexual, sometimes emotional fetishes. Personally, for me, I have a fetish for the eyes. Not a sexual fetish, but I'm a hopeless romantic when it comes to the eyes. The weirdest fetish I've probably come across, not personally in my life, but ones that I've known about since my family are kind of in the medical field, are discarded toenail clippings.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of gross, but each to one's own.
Brilyante pag nagkagawa, di ba wala siyang script? Eh, dito ba ganun din ang style mo sa kanila?
Yes, actually same lang, no? Na ako kasi lumaki ako sa center stage, so na-adapt ko na rin yung process na yun. For me, mas flexible sa editing and as well as sa actors. Parang mas collaboration yung dating. I mean, if they're not like nakukulong sila dun sa script, for me it helps a lot.
So yung ibang dialogues po doon, sa kanila na, improvise nila?
Well, actually, halos lahat eh. There are some key points lang that they need to mention. Pero most of their dialogues, sa kanila galing.
Oh, pero ang ganda ha, ang ganda.
Diba? Kasi
parang akala ko may script direct eh, kaya tinanong ko.
well, feeling ko dun pumapasok yung power ng non-script kasi parang mas totoo alam mo yun, mas natural. Parang totoong buhay lang ganyan.
Live sound lahat yun, direct. Wala dong tinago.
Well, meron yung iba lang na like kunyari sa elevator kasi yung machine nag-interfere siya dun sa lapel. So, pero aside from that, lahat yun, almost lahat, sa scene mismo nanggaling.
Gusto ko rin tanungin yung kasi paano kayo nakapag-adjust doon sa no script style ni Direk?
It wasn't the first time for me naman po, and like Derek Chow said, it's more collaborative and it's more freedom for us as actors to really be in the moment and take it in as it comes.
Thank you. My last question, Nico, would you like to answer?
Yeah, I just wanted to add kasi ako as an actor and you know, when I started taking drama and theater arts at UCLA, growing up I was always taught to like the script is like your Bible, right? You carry that around like it's a Bible. Pero dito sa film, first time ko mag-work with Direk Brilyante and Direk Jao here at Center Stage. So, and the pressure ako, I won't lie, like I was sitting in my condo 3 weeks before the project thinking like, well, what can I do to prepare for this? Because there's no script, right? So I'm like, what do I do? Like, and then, doon ako na-realize na it comes from within. So I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, okay, who do you want to be in this film? Anong character mo? And I said, okay, I have to go out and do something. I have to go and experience something. So I thought, okay, yung character ko, smoker siya. So I'm in BGC, right? It's a BGC ako. No time. Okay, I'm gonna go to the only smoking spot at BGC where all the call center agents huddle around and have a smoke, separate nila, right? And I'm like, sige, I don't know how to smoke. So I go to the 7-Eleven, I buy a pack of smokes. Medyo mahal, okay lang. Worth it. So I get there, and then I actually offer them a smoke. I said, gusto mo mag-yosi? Akong bahala sa'yo. I'll give you as many as you want. So I watch them smoke one by one. And no weirded out Sina, I can tell like this guy is super creepy. Like he's watching me smoke. I'm by myself. It's 12 a.m. at night, right? I look like a stalker that I got. But I was watching their galaw, like how they would smoke, how they would inhale the smoke, how they would breathe it out. So things like this naman, I really, really enjoyed the process. Super nag-enjoy ako dito sa film because it brought something out of me that I've never seen before, and that was because we don't work with scripts here.